Good morning friends, welcome to my channel once again. In previous video we learned how to learn chess, and in that video I explained what is chess, how many blocks are there, how many coins are there, and how they move. In that we learned the movement of king, the movement of rook, the movement of bishop, then queen. But in that video we left with the movement of knight. So today we will learn the movement of knight, how knight moves, and we will learn how this game is being played. Okay, so let's start. Now we left with knight. This is knight. You must have heard knight moves 2.5 steps. Knight moves 2.5 steps. But how? I'll try to show you. I'll try to make you understand. So let's suppose if it is here. Okay. So its movement is, how you can count 2.5. That first you make a plus sign wherever it is. Right, and in plus direction you can count 1 2. So suppose it is here, so 1 2 we can go from this side, 1 2, and we have to go 2.5. So 1 2 2.5, or 1 2 2.5. So these two places it can reach. Same way it can move one, 2, 2.5. 1 2 2.5. Got my point? So this side, okay, done. Now this side, just try to understand. 1 2 2.5. Right? 1 2 2.5. So to count 2.5, you just make a plus sign wherever it is, and you can go in that direction, and first you count 2 in that direction, and left you take left or right block, that is called 2.5. So for example, see here knight has a great advantage. No coin in this line can cross any coin other than knight. So how the knight can move, just see, this is knight, so it can go 1 2 this side or this side. Got it? So it is 1 2 2.5, or 1 2 2.5. Got my point? So this is how knight has advantage. It moves 2.5 places, 2.5 blocks. So I hope I made you understand how the coins of a chess moves. So what are the things we have to remember? There are 64 squares, there are 16 coins for each players, and there are 2 players who can play the chess at a time. Okay, now we will understand the movement of pawn. These are the pawns in front of all those means it is on the second row. Remember, all the pawns move in the same column. Like means if this is the pawn, it can move in only this column. Okay, this pawn can move only in this column. And remember, pawn cannot come back. Pawn cannot come back. It has to move forward. It's like Sipahi or soldiers can't return. They have to move forward. So like this, you have to remember that all the pawns can move forward only. They cannot come backward. So pawns can move in the same column. Now you have to understand that whenever you want to move any pawn first time, so it can move either one block or two blocks. It is up to you. It is your choice. It is your requirement. So if this is the pawn, so you can move either here or here. But keep in mind that this rule is when you are moving any pawn for the first time in the game. So there are 8 pawns. So it means 8 times you are moving first time. So whenever you got to move any pawn first time, you have the choice to move it one block or two blocks. But as a rule, you have to remember that it can move only one block at a time. So pawn can move one block, one block, one block, one block, like this. But whenever it moves first time, like suppose in the middle of the game I need to move this, so I have the choice to move either here or here, and then after that only one block at a time. Okay, so pawn moves in the same column, move one block at a time, but it can move two also when it moves the first time, and it is our choice, it is our requirement. Now we have to understand how it can kill the opponent. The beauty of pawn is it can move in the same direction, in the same column, but it cannot kill any opponent in the same column. So how it kills? It kills by moving one block crossward, one block diagonally. Like suppose if it is here, so it can kill either here or here. So after killing, now its column changed. Now it cannot go in other column. So it has to move in the same column now. So killing part is that pawn kills one block diagonally. This you have to remember. Okay.